Okay, let's say we have some data here, and immediately you should be able to see that one of our columns, or one of our independent variables, is qualitative data, and not quantitative. And so what we want to do is turn this data into numbers, and this is what's called the dummy or the indicator variables. So I'm going to just put a empty column here between. And then, of course, this is still going to be my X4. And then what I'm going to do is, in Excel, you can write if statements. And in this case, there's only two different things going on, a yes or a no. So I can say if the value in this column equals yes. When it's actual text, you have to surround it with quotation marks. If it was a number, you don't have to, but with text, you do. So if this is yes, then I'm going to put a 1. Otherwise, if it's no, I'm going to put a 0. Okay, so kind of like binary, right? That on or off. I press enter, and then I can copy this straight down. And so what I've done is my qualitative variables, these dummy variables here, I've turned them into numbers, which now if I want to run a regression, I can do my data analysis. I can do my regression where my Y's are the first column, and now my X's, I select my new, my 1 and 0 for yes and no. I select labels, and then I output, and I say OK, and now from here I can actually run a regression. What you can see is, there's a strong R squared, but notice by the p-values that the X4 is not really significant anyway. But this at least gives you a way to change qualitative data into numbers that you can run an actual regression.